guys! In this video I'm going to be showing you how to make a Kazuichi Soda plush doll. So you may have seen in my how to make a base plushie 2 video, I showed you what I was going to do with each base that I made, and this was one of them. I have started on one of the hair bases as well, and I just want to apologise for the delay in uploading at the moment. I've just been working on things and just not been able to finish them, and some of the videos have been taking me ages. I got a drawing on the go that's been taking me ages as well, so I'm trying to juggle videos instead of focusing on just one, so I decided to get one completely done. And I really like this character, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. Okay, so because basically Kazuichi Soda, he has like an all-in-one suit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two top and bottom pieces, and I'm still going to attach the arms on separate. So what I'm going to do here is, because the bodysuit sort of will go up, zipped up here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold this piece in half, because then we're going to sew the whole body piece in like two halves. So just so that it comes up to about here, and then pin this down like this. And this way you can then use the template that you cut out as your template for the other pieces. Now what you need to do is you need to cut out one more up this way, so using this as a template, cut one more like this, and then cut two more, flipped it round this way. Just cut out 4 of these, 2 this way and 2 this way. So now what you need to do is you need to start pinning things together to get them ready to sew. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin the arms to the sort of the big bits first. So these bits are where the arms are going to get attached. Okay, so now you just have to basically sew along where you've pinned. Okay, so now what you need to do, you need to find these sort of the two halves that will face this way, and just match up these sort of bits, the curved lines here, and just sew this curved edge. So now what you need to do is you need to match these soft sides down and pin them down together. Okay, so now what you need to do is you need to sew along here, up to here, and down here, and down here, and then up these legs here, and the same for the other side. Okay, so now what you need to do is just turn it inside out and then dress it onto your base plushie. Pin down these front bits, and these back bits I'm going to ladder stitch them together. So I'm going to start with the back because this one needs to go all the way up. Okay, so next what you need to do is you need to make a collar, because I've sewn just up to here and I've just pinned down the sides here for putting the collar on. So I'm just gonna measure like a strip all the way round just to see how long it is, and cut out a thick long strip here of like how long you measured it around, and we'll shape it when it's pinned down. I like to fold up the top bit, so I'm just gonna trim up the ends. Okay, so and then start pinning down this underside here. I also need to sort of roll up the sleeves. Using fabric glue, just going to glue these pieces down, glue the back to the neck here, and glue these sort of rolled up trouser pieces down to this fabric. Okay, so now I'm going to start adding details to Kazuichi's clothing. So I'm going to start with 3 pockets. He has one here and 2 on the side legs here. So I've got some scrub fabric here that I'm going to use for the top pocket. Once those are pinned down, I'm going to cut out some black strips of black felt to go along the tops of the arms here and down the side. Run out of pins, so I'm just going to start gluing these things down. So next we move on to the face. So what I'm going to do is cut out Kazuichi's eyes. So how I usually do eyes for my plushies is I cut out the sort of the base bit with some white felt, and then I put like the colour of the iris. I cut that out another piece of felt and I stick them down, and then I paint the black on. So I'm also going to cut out a mouth. Then with this bit, I'm then going to do like another layer over the top for the spiky teeth. What I do is just paint on the details on the eyes and the mouth. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same as what I did in my how to make a base hat video, except I'm just going to make a smaller beanie for Kazuichi because obviously he's plush form. So just measure around his head like this. So then what you need to do is divide this number by 4, and then once you have your number, you're just going to mark that on your fabric. You need to decide just how long you want the beanie to be compared to his head. So this will go, it'll be 4 parts. I want the beanie to be quite long, so I'm going to cut it up quite high. And just cut it into a point like this. So once you have one of these, cut out another 3. Okay, so you have your pieces. There is a soft side to this fabric that I have here. So you just, what you're going to do, pin the curved sides down together, just one side, because they're all going to connect up together to make a point. If you see my how to make a base hat video, you'll know what I'm doing. Okay, so what you're going to do is just going to sew along all of these edges. Okay, so for hair, I've got this really thick wool felt. It's quite thick, and whoops. So basically, I'm going to try doing Kazuichi's hair like full head to put the hat over, but I hope that I have enough because I only ordered one piece and I didn't realise how small it was, and it took like months to get here. So I don't really want to order another one and have to wait for ages to get this plushie finished. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out all the pieces that will be seen sort of out of the hat, and if I have enough I will do the whole head. Feel free to do the whole head. It's the same method. I just cut out strips of fabric and pin them down to the head until I'm happy with them. Okay, so now you've got all of your pieces attached on. I managed to fill the whole head with that one square of fabric, and so you just start glue gunning them down basically. And what I do is I'll start from the ones underneath. So now all you do is turn your hat inside out. And now what you do is you slot the hat over Kazuichi's head. So finally, we're going to do the rim of the hat. So just cut out a very long strip, measure around the edge of your hat and cut a strip long enough or just longer than your hat. And make sure that it's quite thick. Now what you do is you just sew up the sides. Now the final thing to do is to now put your strip around your hat, and he has like a little white thing on the edge, on the rim of his hat, we'll cut out and put underneath as well. So for those who want to make it optional, you can glue this down, but it means that you can't take the hat off. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sew just these two pieces together at the back, so that then these two pieces are attached. Now to stitch that down. And glue the top part of this to like the base of the hat.